fellas, welcome back. Today we are going to work on the truck. This is part 2. So part 2, we're working on cleaning up the engine bay. So the second thing we got to work on is our coolant overflow reservoir, which is this guy down here. So first episode we hid the computer and put it behind the firewall inside the cab. Links if you want to check that one out. So secondary, the computer used to sit on top of the coolant reservoir. So we bought this from Evil Energy. It's just a simple overflow tank, and we're just going to mount this bad boy right here. So this is actually gonna be a pretty simple setup. I've been playing with it, and I've decided to mount it here. So where we still have a floating tab here, where we won't have anything really in the way. And we're just gonna drive some self-tappers into this for right now. So there we go, there's our coolant overflow, and I didn't even think about overhead clearances, so we should probably look at that before we move forward, huh? Totally did not fit. So I recessed it down just a hair, right past this guy, so I know we won't have any issues. So we can cut this line here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's try that again. So we can go ahead and cut our lines here, just so we can have a good solid length of hose. Here, then eyeball this measurement. Yes, we're using lineman pliers to cut it. Best fucking clippers in the world. Argue with me. Hose is big enough. Shit, that's a tight squeeze. All right. Look at that. Well, there's concern here for some rubbing, I think, but we're gonna have to change this hose clamp around. Right there. So it should be pretty good there, I would think. So here we are. We got this side cleaned up. We're just working on it. There's our line to here. And remember, this has 2 lines. You have one coming in and one has an overflow, which you just pipe straight down. So, biggest challenge we're gonna have with this being here is just our air intake, but I'm sure we'll be able to fit that with no problem. So part of me knew that this is where I wanted this to live, and I didn't think I would have a clearance issue with my hot pipe intake here, but this filter is just too huge for it to live in this tiny hole, which is unfortunate, because I wasn't trying to buy anything else, but here we are. But you know what? It's not a big deal. This is actually a very old filter, and we're just gonna have to buy a new one. I found one online. It's K&N 5-incher from here, like from here to here, and that's about 6 inches. So don't need such a big filter, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with that. 5.5. Chop, 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 chop. This is what you are, and this is the one she tells you not to worry about. Boom, just like that. Problem fixed. Smaller filter, reservoir smaller. But look at this, guys. The passenger side fender well is now cleaned up, and we don't have anything there, and that looks great. I do got to do the AC next, though, and that's going to be a bitch and a half. But hey, we get to scratch this off our list. Quick and easy project. Love the way it looks. Stay tuned for this side. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, honestly. Maybe the windshield wiper, maybe the AC. I don't know. One's cheaper, one's like a lot. So let me know what y'all want to see next. Thanks. Peace.